Drink this, drink this, drink this, pour this in your cup. You sippin' like we go hard, we gon' pour you up. Drink this, drink this, drink this, pour this in your cup. You sippin' like we go hard, we gon' pour you up.
Devin Santana putting on for the go. Classic episodes, they should call us bandana. Woo. Never going out of style, never going on sale. Swaggin' on you hype beasts in pajamas. Radio killers, you stream red carpet on camera. But we still hold it down for the homies on the come up. Put the guns down, y'all lift the love up. A lot of hosts only show love when you hot. We the coldest peep game from the warm up. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sorry, you ain't got it like us. Been them boys since day one, ain't gotta do too much. Vibes speak for theyself, ain't gotta pro too much. On your chillest day, still ain't cool as us. The streets stay buzzing and celebrities bugging. Tuesdays at 7, getting tuned with
Drink this, drink.
Welcome to Drink This Radio.
The Drink This Radio show.
Yes. So we got so much in store for you guys today. We're going to discuss Karrueche on RIhanna Fix My Life. And we're going to tell you which two Empire stars are in love behind the scenes.
Yes.
And Rihanna releases a new track.
Bitch, better have my money. So this week our featured musical artist is Taylor Steeze. And we're going to go to the latest headlines and bring back I Don't Fuck With You.
All that and more. Now get ready to drink this. So before we get started, Dimp, how was your weekend? Or how was your week?
My week was very, very not productive.
Why not?
All I did was work. I didn't do too much of anything. It's like I work these long hours, go to work, come home, go to sleep, maybe play the game a little bit, come home, go to work, go to sleep, play the game a little bit. And that's about it. So I didn't really have anything too much interesting happen, to me this week. How about yours?
Well, my birthday was on last Thursday.
That's right. Birthday turned up.
So, I did a couple things for my birthday. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. Got to hang out with some friends and all that jazz. So that was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool weekend. A little slight turn up. Mm-hmm. Well, that's about it, really. Nothing too much. Can't complain.
Yeah. I didn't get invited, but, it's shade.
The shade is real. No, it's no shade.
So.
Yeah, but anyway, moving on. We're going to start off with Miss Riri.
RIhanna.
She is back with a new track after her first track didn't do so well.
Now, do you think that they're going to deem this as the first single?
Yeah.
And leave
4 or 5 seconds going to be that quote-unquote promo single. But, yeah, how do you feel about this song?
The song, it's a typical Rihanna song. So, I've been waiting for her to come back for so long. Me personally, I actually like 4 or 5 seconds way better than this song.
I don't like either song.
I love 4 or 5 seconds. I listen to that because it's a different sound and a different feel. Yeah. But for her to, she just did an interview or something saying that she doesn't make timeless music, or she wants to make timeless music.
To make timeless music.
Well, then what the fuck is this? What are you doing? This is not timeless.
Because this is the thing. Rihanna I feel like Rihanna's personality outweighs her music. We don't check for Rihanna for ballads or anything like that because she can't carry it because she don't have that voice to do that. So I feel like, and she don't perform. So I just feel like her saying she want to make. I hate when people say I want to make timeless music. It's like, just make your music and let us just make it timeless. Stop trying to set out to accomplish something on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
She does the most, and then. The track is called Bitch Better Have My Money. Well, technically it's called BBHMM, but that's what it stands for. Bitch Better Have My Money.
Well, I don't like the song. I really don't. She's yelling and she's like
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can't get with it. I'm pretty sure it's going to go hard in the club, and then that's what's going to make people like it. And she's probably going to be really ratchet in the video. But,
that's how she do.
Yeah, but I just don't like it. I just feel like this is going to be another song that's not going to do so well, and she's going to have to find something else to put out.
You'll see. But if y'all haven't heard it, we're gonna play a little snippet for you real quick.
Yeah. Bitch better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my blood.
So It sounds like she's hoarse singing the song.
Yeah, like it's just I don't know. I just can't get with it. I don't like this direction of this album so far, from what I've been hearing. But you know, this is her first album on the Roc Nation label. She's no longer with Def Jam, so I wonder how that's gonna play out. Cause so far she's not doing well.
You know, I do like the. Have you heard the songs on the Home soundtrack? She got 3 songs on there, and I've listened to 2 of them, and they're decent songs. They sound like recycled songs. So like one of them sounds just like it has the same melody as "You the One," her song "You the One," and that's the song that I like. But you know, that's typical Rihanna. Right. This is still typical Rihanna. I still haven't heard anything like. Maybe it's because she's done every damn thing out of all 17 albums she put out. I think that's probably what it is, and. With that 4 or 5 seconds, I think I liked that one because that was like it was just different for her. Like that was a different sound, a different way of music for her. That's probably why I liked it. But I think she's done like every damn genre you could possibly think of, except for Spanish. Probably can't speak it.
Right. I don't know. But so far, the song is #1 on iTunes. But like I said, that doesn't count for anything because anybody can be #1 on iTunes. I mean, Danny D. Kane was #1 on iTunes and only 4,000 people bought their album, so I mean that doesn't really matter. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. Her album is supposedly have a surprise release. It's just supposed to drop any day. Any day,
exactly. That's what we thought this was. BBHM. I thought that was a hint that she's gonna drop it, but I guess it was just the single.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not with it though, Rihanna. You got to come harder than this. It's like she's recycling her old songs.
Exactly. That's like fresh off the runway.
Right.
You know, like that's what that
poured up, all that. It reminds me exactly of all that.
Like that could have been on the last album, girl. Ugh. Probably was.
Oh.
Knowing her.
Anyway,
you guys tell us what you all think. We're gonna have this posted on our Instagram and Facebook page.
Yes.
You guys have been showing us a lot of love lately. Keep it up. Keep those comments and likes coming. So we dig it.
And right now we're gonna go to our first song break from Taylor Steeze. This one is called Mr. Only.
And we'll be right back on Drink This Radio.
Smoking on that bad bitch in my pillow. Ride around with my top down, my eyes low when I sing it. You so mean, and you got me on it. I'm on a mission, play my position. You want it, You wanna party, bring that body, let me demonstrate. You taking all these selfie pics all on the internet. I'm really fiending for that. Can you perform it for me? My saddle's waiting while you frontin', come jump on it. We cruising downtown, I'm feeling you right now. Listen to what I'm saying as I touch your pretty brown. You say you into me physically, you just can't leave. Call me when you need me, girl, and I'll be there like instantly. Cause I know that you want me. Pick up the phone and let me know when your nigga leave. You scared, girl, don't be. Because tonight I'm gonna be a Mr. Only. Oh, nah, 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 you got me feeling. Oh, nah, 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 you keeping it secret. Oh, nah, 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 you ready. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Pause for a minute, baby. I'm really trying to figure out your situation. You say you got a man, but he on vacation. You got me pulling on your head like we trading places. I call her Mrs. Bombastic, she feeling fantastic. Had a couple rounds, got you kissing on my chapstick. Wanna bring a friend, cause she feel alone. Finna put you on my line, kissing telephones. Cause you remind me of my G. We bump into that 12 play, TLC. Got a nigga on some creep shit. To John B, say her favorite song is H-Town. So touch me, tease me. Cause I know that you want me. Pick up the phone and let me know when your nigga leave. You scared, girl, don't be. Because tonight I'm gonna be a Mr. Only. Oh, nah, 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 you got me feeling. Oh, nah, 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 can you keep it a secret? Oh, nah, 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 I hope you're ready. Oh, nah, nah, somebody rockin' baby, I'm ready. You ain't gotta act, nah. Can't stop this feeling. Can you make it last, girl? It's about to get heavy. DJ making us sweaty. Cause you put it down, down,
That was Taylor Steeze with Mr. Only, and you can get all the info on how to download that track in the description box below.
Yeah, pretty dope song. Dope song. Good job, Taylor.
I know, I like that song.
I can dig it. So next, y'all, it is finally time to dig my teeth and my nails into Miss Karrueche Tran.
Yes.
Hayaka Tran. Kumbaya Tran. So this premiered over the weekend, and Kumbaya Tran sat down with
RIhanna.
That's so weird to pronounce. I want to say RIhanna. Where did the damn L come from? RIhanna.
Don't let her come get you together.
Jingle Fingle fix my life. So homegirl sat down with RIhanna, and she dug deep into her Karrueche's life and relationship with Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, Karrueche was, playing the waterworks in tears, answering every question. I can honestly believe she answered most of them truthfully, except for the part when she said that she made Chris Brown wait to have sex.
No, I can believe that.
I don't. She looked like the thought. She probably was just on set, said that they met on a stylist set or whatever. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown, he can get all the pussy. Well, he probably was getting the pussy in the world, so it didn't matter to him if he had to wait.
That's what I'm saying. I believe that part, but I don't believe the part when she said that she's only been with on one hand. That's how many guys she's been with. When it's like, unless Chris Brown is one, and then the other four was the guys y'all was having threesomes with, because how does it... Wait,
why do they have to have threesomes with guys?
Oh, you're right. So maybe... Okay.
Oh, no, I thought you was just calling Chris Brown gay.
Oh, no. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So, all right, I take that back there. So, maybe she was telling the truth.
Maybe.
Because those were girls she was sleeping with. So, RIhanna should have asked her a deeper question and said, well, how many people have you had sex with, period?
Yeah, exactly. Not just the man girl.
Right. That was a good one.
So, Karrueche was all in her feelings. RIhanna asked her, why did she stay with Chris Brown after he got back with Rihanna? And the bitch said because she didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, because she said that she thought they were back in communication as friends. Which, if you are Karrueche and you with Chris Brown, y'all been together for what? I think they was together for 2 years at that point before Rihanna came back in the mix. And you guys been together, all in love, blah blah blah. And then he can finally talk to Rihanna, and you're like, okay, you did something wrong in the past, and I know you want to make it right, so you just want to at least communicate. So I can see how she was deceived. I feel like she was played. She was played. He was like, man, we just hanging out. I just want to, do the right thing. And she's like, okay, Chris. But little does she know, Rihanna's, riding that thing like a pony
every night.
Yeah. So that was bogus. She was treated bogus, but she was kind of dumb. And I feel like how she said she finally figured out what she wants to do with her career as far as her life. And I just feel like, girl, you waited so long.
Too long.
You was with Chris Brown for almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. And you just now deciding on what you're trying to do with your life?
Opportunist. Now, coming from my standpoint, this is how I would have thought about things if I was Karrueche. Nowhere, I just wonder, nowhere in the back of her mind, it didn't register that, they're still messing around with each other, because when they split, they just it just literally ended. Somebody cut the rope. Yeah. There was no goodbyes. There was no official breakup. There was no, we have to talk about this and move on. No, it was cut the rope.
Pretty much her camp kept her away from him.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's they never ended what they started.
That's true.
So, and I'm just thinking you come in and play ride the pony for a little bit, but now that he can talk back to this girl, he's gonna finish they're gonna finish what they started, and that's what they did. Now, however, I do feel that they've closed that chapter of their relationship, because they were able to pick up where they left off, and now it's a wrap. Now they're cordial. Now they're friends, or whatever the case. But it's at that time, that didn't register through her head, and I didn't understand why. And I'm like, bitch, Stevie Wonder saw that shit coming. We all knew it was gonna happen eventually when they got to collaborating, they got to working together. It's oh yeah, they would be fucking again.
Right.
And sure enough, they was, and they looked cute together. They were. I was happy to see them back together, because I was a Chris Anna fan.
I wasn't.
I was.
I never thought that they would make it all the way. Like, I thought they were going to be like the cute teeny bopper couple for the moment, like how Justin and Selena was. And then I just felt like when they grew up, that was, you know, they was gonna go their ways. But I mean, little did we know they was gonna have that hiccup.
Right. Beep the damn Pope juice out.
Yeah, but I never thought that they would make it all the way.
Well, they did, and they made it some more.
Nope.
Under Karrueche's nose. But the interview was a nice in-depth, you know, look at the way she viewed their relationship.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't like.
What?
I feel like she did this too soon, because you know when you first break up with somebody and it's so fresh, in that moment you like, I ain't never talking to him again. I ain't never doing it again. But it's like she just did this interview like a week after breaking up with Chris Brown, and it's like you haven't processed all your emotions like that. Like if she did this interview like 3 months from the breakup, then you like, okay, I can believe you. But it's just still so fresh to me where I'm like, it's still, I feel it's a chance that they can still work things out. I mean, she's just mad. She found out that he had this baby through
social
Twitter.
media, right?
So it's, she said at the same moment that he was, writing her saying, "Hey, I need to talk to you in person." She was already getting messages on Twitter, So he was trying to tell her, but it just got to it too late. So I mean, I just feel like it's too fresh to do an interview about this. And then, did you see the Christina Milian part? No. When Iyanla was talking to her, she was like, you're supposed to be the best girlfriend. Like, well, where were you at in this? And what were you saying? Chris. And she was like, I just decided to be the friend outside of everything. Like, I didn't want to be in the situation.
That's not a friend.
Right. It's like, bitch, you the public.
Exactly.
You Twitter. Exactly. Like, I don't need another Twitter person.
Exactly.
So I thought that was kind of stupid. So I feel like Karrueche should reassess her friends, and she should reassess her life, because how you gonna hang with idiots like that? Like, you should be able to come to your friend like, girl, I think Chris is cheating on me. Exactly. Oh, girl, Chris got this baby. Like, I need your advice. She's the older friend. Christina Milian is like 30-something. Oh. So it's like, you're the friend that's supposed to have the wisdom, but then we got to think, because Christina is a thought, and she's sleeping with her ex-husband's ex-wife's baby daddy. So I guess we can't, expect too much from her anyway.
Right.
But I just thought that was kind of bogus as a friend, that you say that you're not even in that part of her life. Like, you just worried about y'all time together. And it's like, no, bitch, that's not a friend.
Exactly.
That's somebody I do a reality show with.
Or an associate.
Right. That's so crazy.
That's probably what'll be next for them, a reality show.
She probably gonna get home turned up.
Tina turned up.
Yeah, mess.
Man, but here's to hoping that Karrueche finds love one day. I just hope that she doesn't take this baggage into her next relationship. But I hope she doesn't. And it's like,
she's been so damaged, and she literally needs to not date for at least a year.
What I think is going to happen is that now that her and Chris Brown are officially over, she's just going to fade into oblivion like she should have done in the first place. Because he was the only reason why she was hot and popping. Like, she said that she was known as the girl on TMZ, and she said she doesn't want to be known for that.
It's too late.
Exactly. Like, it's already done. So now
and then y'all provide the information.
Exactly. It's like, you're going to forever and always go down as Chris Brown's thought.
Right, exactly.
Or the Chris Brown jump off, or the Chris Brown rebound, because nobody ever believed that their relationship was true.
Yeah.
Clearly it's not, and it wasn't, based off of everything that they put out there. But
exactly.
It's
sad.
It is. So hopefully she does.
I hope she finds a career. Screw the love. I hope she finds a career first, and then she finds some love.
Well, we maybe see her in Vibe magazine or something on BET, the modeling agencies.
Oh no, she can't be on BET no more.
That's right.
Beyonce stopped that.
Shut down the 106 & Park thanks to Karrueche. Just a terrible career start. Jesus,
that is a terrible career start. Damn.
Poor child.
First week on the job, you got the whole show shut down.
Shame.
Mess. But anyway, we're gonna move on to a better love story.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you know, but now you gonna know. So, Boo Boo Kitty, aka Anika on Empire, is dating none other than Andre, who is played by Trai. And they're a couple in real life. So they met on the set. They said they kicked it off mid-season, and you know they've attended friends' weddings so far.
Yeah, we saw that on TMZ.
Yeah, and then when they hang out as a cast group, they're like all snuggled up and cuddly. But they said they not too much where it's like go get a room,
right?
But I think that's cute.
It is. I think they make a nice, cute couple.
When I was kind of crazy in real life,
huh?
I hope he ain't crazy.
I thought that too. I highly doubted it, but and I was like, oh, he's taking Grace away from me. She's just so gorgeous. Like she's just so pure and so just angelic.
Yeah.
Like I want to touch her face.
Nope. Creep alert.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Son dating a stepmom.
Oh.
But like they're the same age. They're both like in their early 30s.
Okay.
And they look cute together. They look nice together. And from the videos that I saw, they actually have good chemistry on set and off set, which is weird. You rarely find that.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't find people with good chemistry off set and on set. So yeah, congratulations to them. That's so hot.
I guess the wrong son slept with little Kitty on the finale.
Now the question is, now that it's out, because like a lot of industry people hate that type of relationship, like people dating together while working together. Because remember, that's what happened to Joy from Hollywood Divas.
Who? Oh, Paula J. But you know why? But you know why that happened though. I agree with Elise Neal with that when she told Paula, y'all were sloppy on set. Like you were late, you were all lovey-dovey on set, and it's like you can be lovey-dovey in your trailer and don't nobody care. But you're not finna come on the set and mess it up for everybody because it's money.
Let's hope that they don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're professional. I think this is her first like major acting job, and then this is his like
breakout.
This is a breakout because he's on 90210, but this is like his true breakout role. So I feel like they'll be professional, and but I wonder, are the writers gonna like? Because how writers be, they be coming up with their own mess
and using the real life drama to make good story drama.
Yeah, so I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder if that'll affect the show.
I hope not. If it does, no, it shouldn't. I think they're very professional to not let stuff like that get in the way.
Yeah,
hopefully.
That's true.
Hopefully.
That is true. But we're going to take a slight break, and we'll be right back on Drink This Radio.
Stay tuned for more Drink This Radio. We'll be right back.
Just a melody.
These crazy feelings, I can shake this girl, I need you. Even when I reminisce, I just wanna kiss and make love to you. Better than your boyfriend do. Every time I see you, I can't help but think about how you left me out cold. Damn, you so cold, I cared for you. You know that I was there for you. Haha, girl, I bet you think this song is about you. A year from now, damn, I thought that I could think about you and say fuck you. But I guess it's cause I love you, my lover. You'll never have another. You got my heart, my soul so cold. My heart is so cold. And even when I want to love, you got me fucking so cold. You know I'm so cold. And now I say la da 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 la da 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 da, so cold. I'm so cold. Girl, you got my heart on froze. Say fuck that nigga, yeah, I'm that nigga you want. So why you gotta front? Don't front, girl. You say I'll never need a love. I'm stuck, I'm high, I'm drunken on you. Your love is is my drug, and I can't get enough of your kisses and that good shit. Don't leave, you make me sick. I'm so cold. Your love is so cold. You see me down on my knees. Your new nigga, he ain't got shit on me. He's so cold. Why you so cold? You're so cold, girl. You never have another. You got my heart, my soul, so cold. My heart is so cold. And even when I want to love, you know you got me fucking so cold. You know I'm so cold. You got me saying la da 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 la da 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 da, so cold. Your love is so cold. I can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. So cold, so cold. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel. Can't feel a thing. I'm so cold. La da 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 la da 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 da, so cold. Love is so cold. You never have another. You got my heart, my soul, so cold. My heart is so cold.
All right, welcome back to the show. That was Taylor Steeze with Cold, the freestyle. What you think about that song?
Oh, that was cool.
I mean, it was good. It's alright. No shade though. It was cool. But next, y'all, we finna talk about our homegirl Raven.
Yes, and her ignorant comments on The View.
That wasn't The View.
That was The View.
No, it wasn't.
She's been on The View.
But no, that wasn't on The View. Though.
Oh,
That was
what was
another.
it at?
That was another. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't The View.
Oh.
It was another show, and they wanted to clarify her comments about not being
Well, wherever she was at.
not being African American, and she did. And we have a clip before we get into it. We want y'all to hear it first, so we'll be right back.
I never said, you're talking about that one? I never said I wasn't black, I said I wasn't African American. And to me, that's a difference. I thank you to Ancestry.com actually for sending me my DNA test.
I did mine too.
You did yours?
Yeah, I did it.
Isn't it awesome?
It's crazy.
I am from every continent in Africa except for one, and I'm from every continent in Europe except for one.
Girl, I didn't go that deep. We went to like 1890. That's cool.
Oh no, we went back.
Really?
That's your girl.
Well, I still got love for her, but sometimes she just needs to keep her mouth closed.
Well, I think she just needs to like think about what she's saying. Like, it's not continents, it's countries.
And if she would have said that, that would have just made that her little statement much more powerful than what she tried to make it be. But it was just like she was just so damn sure of herself.
And
Awesome. Like, and then the other bitch didn't correct her.
well, that's because she didn't know either.
Just dumb.
She like, yeah, girl, I was.
I'm for every continent in America. A whole fool. Now we got a little minor studio audience in here.
Yes.
Listening in, and we want to know what they think. What you guys think about Miss Raven?
Yes. Come on, P.
Nope. What a cricket.
We need a cricket sound. Y'all petty. We got a petty studio audience.
It's cool. It's all good.
Jamila?
What?
Blake?
It's all good.
They're too shy.
It's all good. But
Y'all petty.
But I'm still here for Raven. I understand what she was trying to say. However, she makes herself she looked like a fool when she, says crazy stuff.
I think it's this whole week she's just been saying crazy stuff. Like, she was agreeing with people calling Michelle Obama an ape. Then she was talking about, she said something else stupid. And it's just like, girl, just be quiet. Like, I'm just tired of you. I used to love her so much, but I'm just doing
I still like her. I still, I'm still Team Raven. She's on on Empire, and she had her little run on The View, and you know, when she was on there, you saw she got stung by the beehive.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so
Yep.
she got in trouble with them, and then she said Obama looked like an ape, and I was.
It's a wrap for Raven, but I'm still here for her.
I'm not.
So moving along, you guys, we are going to get into the headlines. So stories that rocked Chicago over the past few days.
Not Chicago, but the world.
Well, yeah, that too. But our first story comes in from Germany and France. I can't pronounce his name.
Lovitz.
There you go. So Lovitz was a co-pilot on the Germanwings flight 9525 on Tuesday when he locked the captain out of the cockpit, then activated a control causing the plane to descend and crash. So Germanwings said the plane dropped for about 8 minutes from its cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. You know how high that is? It's very high. So the only sounds the authorities said that they heard were poundings on the door and the pilot steady breathing, and eventually everybody screaming, the passengers, you know, from the plane falling and crashing. Right. And the captain and the 149 other people on board died instantly, which is, you know, that's crazy. So investigators found a letter in the waste bin of whatever that is. What is this? What is this?
Dusseldorf.
That's the city?
Yes.
How you gonna find a damn letter in the whole city?
No, they went to his apartment.
Oh.
Yeah, they went to his apartment and they found like papers from a clinic saying that he wasn't mentally fit to do the job. But my thing is, why do you give it to the people that, you know, who's not capable to do their job? Like, I feel like that's something you should fax to the HR department of the job. Like, why would I give it to somebody? Why would you trust somebody to tell their job, like, hey, bitch, I can't do the job, so I can't work no more? Like,
this was a note from a doctor that he actually went to?
Yeah, it was like the actual clinic.
While he was already working there, or before he got the job?
No, this is why he was already working. So the last time he went was 17 days before the accident. That was his second time going, and that was their second time saying that he couldn't perform the job. But I feel like that's something you should fax to the job. That's not something you give to somebody and say, hey, get us to your boss and let them know you can't work no more.
And look where it ended up, in the trash can.
Yeah, so and everybody's dead.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. Next, in Chicago, we had a few club shootings over the past few days. So one man was killed and another one was wounded after a shooting at the nightclub on the city's South Loop neighborhood. That's close to downtown Chicago. Mm-hmm. You know, when the shooting's getting closer, they're moving out of the neighborhoods and getting closer and closer into the loop, which is like alarming. So authorities say the shooting happened after an argument between two men about a woman, and one man was thrown out of the club, but police say he returned later and opened fire at around 1 in the morning. Saturday at it's called Riff Music Lounge on the 2200 block of South Michigan Avenue. The victim was a 36-year-old Michael Ricks. He sustained a gunshot wound to the stomach, and he was pronounced dead at Northwestern Hospital. And another 39-year-old man, he was a bystander, and he was shot in the stomach as well, but he's expected to survive.
Yeah, so no one's in custody from the shooting. Well, I just think it's crazy that dudes are getting into fights over thoughts. Like, like you killing somebody over a thought.
Thought.
She might not be a thought.
Oh, she was a thought. Oh, not Jamila speaking. She was not. She was a thought. Because if two dudes are fighting over you, that means that you was messing with both of them.
But what happened to normal fighting? You know, when did fighting result into gunshots?
Everyone's a punk now.
No, the big question is, how did he get back in the club when he got kicked out?
Quite, yeah.
No, well, wait, did he get kicked out or did he just leave?
They put him out.
Oh, he was thrown out the club? Yeah, how the hell did he get back in?
He came back in with a gun.
Wow.
So somebody ain't doing their damn job. And then this fool, B. Santana, y'all tried to go to the same club.
No,
trying to get shot too.
No. He wanted to go to Sawtooth, the other shooter.
Oh, see, okay.
Yeah, so then there was
this boy trying to go get shot up. Like, they would shut the club down.
So I was supposed to go to this. Can't even talk. I was supposed to go to this party. You know, the Empire Stars was supposed to be there. Marianne was supposed to be there. And
they know better. They know better.
And Sawtooth. And so there was also a shooting outside of that club. I mean, you know, but when I talked to the promoter, they were saying like, "Oh no, we're still on. Da da da. Don't worry." So 30 minutes before I'm like about to get ready, he calls me. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna shut it down tonight. They just told us, and we're gonna switch everything to a different club. But the celebrity guests might not be there. But we're gonna try and switch them over." And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to bed.
See how stuff like that affects people's pockets.
Yeah, because, you know, he said they already paid for them to be at this other venue, but, you know, I'm not going to show up to no other event you have, people getting shot up. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's just a mess that Chicago can't get it right.
At all.
We had all these murders so far.
Last week, the mailman got killed.
Right.
Trying to go to work. People getting shot up at clubs. This, like, somebody got shot up at a club up north a few weeks ago, too. So it's like, this ain't...
And they shut that down.
He got killed too. The Dolphin is shut down.
And it's like, now I heard that they're passing a new bill or something like that, or a new law for... Wait, what I miss?
He said he'd be back open.
And they said they was like looking at like passing a law or a bill for people, like if a club is involved in like an investigation, that the club is shut down until that trial and investigation and all that mess is over with.
Which they should do. Something has to be done because these people, first of all, I just don't understand how they're not getting patted down and finding these guns when they like walk in these places. And how did he get back in when he got kicked out?
I found out that they be paying him. Because like at Adriana's, that guy had paid the security guard $100 to get in with his gun.
Really?
Yes.
To get in with a gun?
To get in with the gun, he paid because when he got patted down, the guy found supposedly. This is what I heard.
So if y'all didn't hear her, let me just make it clear. See, I move my weed so y'all can hear. She said at Adriana's, I'm gonna call y'all out, that the security guard, they're normally paid off to let people into the club with weapons.
Allegedly. We ain't trying to get sued.
Right.
Allegedly.
We gonna hurt their business. They gonna come for us. So for y'all to go to Adrian, I guess it's any club in general because it's happening. It's like the normal now. Shit, people gonna be scared to go out.
Right.
Can't go out and have fun no more. It's ridiculous.
So sad. But in the last headline of the week, so this one was like so tragic. There was a woman in Detroit. She had 4 kids, and 2 of them were found dead in the freezer, a deep freezer. You know, after she's being evicted out of her apartment.
She was being evicted, so she wasn't moving.
Yeah, so they would have never found these kids if she was like still paying her rent. So for 2 years, these kids have been dead and in the freezer. She had her eldest daughter put the kids in the freezer, and they had to keep the secret, you know, amongst themselves. So she had 4 kids. Only 2 of them are still alive. They were living in the house. She took them out of school. She told all the neighbors they were being homeschooled now. And so all her kids have different fathers. So when the authorities, you know, arrested her and they like questioned the fathers, and they're like, how the hell did you not know your child has been dead for 2 years? And they're like, oh, she told us they were visiting with a relative. And it's like, so you mean to tell me you went 2 years without talking to your child on the phone, video chat, visiting? Like, what kind of parent are you?
And think about those, like the surviving kids or the daughter who put the damn kids in. I'm not comfortable going to a damn funeral, let alone having bodies in my damn house for 2 years, frozen. Like, every time they opened the damn freezer, they probably saw their face.
Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't open the freezer anymore.
Shit, I would not starve.
But because it was a deep freezer, you know, those big.
Oh, the chamber ones, or the deep ones.
So so she's 35 and she's been arrested. They put her bail as set as $1 million, and she was. Shook. Wait, no, I can't laugh. That's not funny. So, you know, so it's just sad. So they said that she can't have any contact with family members or any of the 2 surviving children, and she got mad. And she walked out of her bail hearing when she found out she couldn't talk to her kids. And it's just like, really? You get mad that you can't talk to your kids?
Right, like what you thought? 2 of them you can't ever talk to.
Right.
Again, so what did you expect was going to happen? It'll slap you on the wrist and send you out? Hell no, bitch.
Yeah. And it's just sad. So a lot of people were saying that, you know, not only is it a bad reflection of her as a parent, but and also the fathers too, but just a poor reflection of society, saying that, how did they not know that these kids have been dead for 2 years?
The schools,
neighbors. Like, why didn't the schools question why these kids were pulled out of school? Why didn't the neighbors question not seeing the kids? And they said that, I guess they stay in like a type of like a project type of apartment complex, and they said that the walls are so thin, you know, to the next door neighbors, where it's like, if you heard some kids screaming, you know, I'm pretty sure being killed, like, how come you didn't, you know, try and figure out what was going on? And then the aunt, I guess, has custody of the kids now. They asked her, like, did you know anything was going on? And she said, well, I knew it was abuse, but I didn't think it was this severe. And it's just like, bitch, abuse is abuse. Like, why would you just sit there and let the kids... And I'm pretty sure y'all had family barbecues over the last 2 years. You didn't ask what up with the kids.
I was just going to ask that. Like, these are your niece and your nephew. Like, I'm sure you knew they were birthed at one damn point, and they didn't bother to cross your mind at one point to ask, like, where were they? Or you didn't, like, question anything.
Yeah. So I just think it's sad, but, you know, she's pleading a non-guilty verdict.
Why?
So I don't know how she's going to get out of
that. Did it say how did she kill the kids?
No, I didn't say how. I just know that so far they said that they had to wait for the bodies to defrost so they can even do an autopsy. So I don't think the autopsy is done yet to figure out exactly what happened.
Supposed to love the kids. Supposed to love the kids. Yeah. Love the kids. Well, we're going to move on to a lighter subject. It is time to get into our I Don't Fuck With You segment.
Yes.
And
who we not fucking with this week?
Yeah. So, well, you know, last week B Santana wasn't fucking with Monique.
Yeah.
Now I was, but he wasn't. This week, neither of us are fucking with Miss Amber Rose.
Yes.
Yes. So Amber Rose, she has fooled the hell out of me over the past how long she's been in the limelight? 6 years.
For a couple years.
Yeah. Right. So, you know, apparently her Instagram page, every photo this bitch uploads is a Photoshop photo. Every photo. Even her damn selfies are Photoshop. So that means this bitch takes a picture with her phone, sends it to her Photoshopper, and they resend her back the Photoshop image so she can put it on her Instagram. And this past weekend, she uploaded unedited photos of her body on the beach. And when I tell you...
No, somebody else did. She posted up the Photoshop pictures on her Instagram page. And then somebody else was like...
So put it on blast.
Yeah, they put it on blast. They said, no, we took the pictures of you on the beach, and this is what you really look like.
And let's just say it's not cute compared to what she posts on her Instagram. So it's pretty much just a false sense of every damn thing, in my opinion. So it's like, you know, when I see Amber, every picture I saw of her, it was a flawless picture. So I'm thinking, oh, this is what this bitch looks like, you know, everyday life. But then these pictures came up. This bitch, titties all floating east and west, and her ass looks like a Chicago street.
Not a Chicago street.
It does.
Not the potholes.
But the potholes, they just look so rugged. Even when she on her twerking videos, you don't see this.
Well, like, because she had clothes on.
I guess that's true.
But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's different when you like have a Photoshop on a photo shoot type of picture. But why you gotta be like, oh, on the beach tanning, and then you have to send it in somebody to do a Photoshop? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. That's how
you know Kim Kardashian does it too. Mm-hmm. Everybody does it except for Beyonce.
Yeah, but she not saying oh. Whatever, she do it too. Anyway, so Amber released a statement saying that she said, no, I don't Photoshop. I just know my angles very well, and I know how to take a pic and which filter to use. And then she was saying that she's like, the pictures that you see are just people trying to catch me off guard. She's like, you know, when your friend takes a picture of you and it's not the best picture and they upload it anyway. And it's just like, how you have craters in your booty on one picture and then you don't on the other picture? Like, that's
craters.
Like, that don't make no sense. But anyway, so she said she has a book coming out and she's gonna tell you how to be a bad bitch. She's gonna tell you how to get your Instagram followers up, your likes up, and how to take pictures. Really? Like,
what is the world coming to? Like, since when? Like,
everyone wants to be famous,
right? Why do I need a lecture on how to take pictures or get my Instagram followers up?
But why are you gonna teach me how to be a bad bitch and you're not a bad bitch?
Because unfortunately, this new generation of children, they want to be bad bitches. They want to be the Kim Kardashians.
But that's not even Kim Kardashian.
Like, they want to be the Amber Roses.
Amber Rose don't even have anything.
Let's not start this again.
She don't. She got a baby, and that's it. What else does she have? People
want to be like that, and I think, and so I will use this as an example. Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian is the exact example of why people think it's so easy to just get that fame and fortune for doing nothing. Because Kim still doesn't do anything.
I mean, but Kim has an empire though.
From doing nothing.
What's that about? We have audience trying to speak up now. What's going on, audience?
But like, I just don't see. She is using. You know, this is why the generation is like it is, because of people like Amber. And I like Amber.
And it's like, why not? Why are you teaching people how to be a bad bitch? Why don't you teach girls how to be a lady?
Because she doesn't know how, honestly. And given her, as she's been a stripper since she was what, 15?
Yeah.
What she said. She's been stripping from. How the hell was you stripping at? Where was she stripping at?
I don't know.
Girl, these girls start off young, and then we wonder why these girls out here want to be strippers and swing on the pole.
But you want to talk about Kylie though.
Anyway, we don't get on Kylie and her child molester boyfriend.
Oh God, yeah, we're not gonna do that today.
We did that next week.
Last week. I don't know. I just think it's sad that people idolize her, and I just think she's nobody to idolize. I don't think that she stands for anything positive, anything worth trying to better your life. Like,
but if you think that way about Amber, why don't you think that way about Kim? Because I put them in the same boat.
I don't put them in the same boat.
I do.
But this is my thing. You say how... Well, this is my thing. Kim has built an empire. So when you look at her, she may have been starting it out. But now... but now she has an empire. She has clothing lines. She has endorsements. She has this whole big brand that's worth millions. Amber Rose is trying to get child support. And it's like, you haven't done anything... for me to look at you and be like, okay, you turn your story around. Like, if Amber was a stripper and then she became this big businesswoman, then I would respect him. Like, you turned it around. Like, I can learn from you to how to be, you know, a boss chick or whatever. But it's like, she doing twerk videos on Instagram, and she's trying to fight to get child support. Like, that's nothing I want to look to and aspire to.
But like, how is that different from what Kim does? Because you keep saying she has an empire.
Right.
Where did the empire come from? It was given to her. Kim didn't work to obtain an empire. Everything Kim has, from the ring on her finger to the car she drives to the house that she lives in, was given to her.
She was right. She came from money, but my thing, but this is my thing. If Kim never did the sex tape, Kim would still have more money than all of us. But the thing is, when she did the sex tape, she turned it around. She didn't just say, hey, I was on the sex tape, and then that was just all we heard of her. She said, you know what? I'm finna do a TV show. I'm finna have a beauty line. I'm finna have a clothing store. And, you know, they've done all this stuff. It's only one Kim Kardashian. Like, there's other people trying to do that, but no one can attain that because they don't work hard. They don't have that same ethic.
No,
I know it's not just Kim. She's the face. She's the face of Kardashians, but Kris is the brain. So, but what I'm saying is, they had the hustle mentality to still go out there and do it. Amber was sitting there with Wiz, and she trying to collect the check. Black China trying to collect the check. Like, these girls, they trying to be Kim, but they don't have the grind and mentality to do that. Because if I was with Tiger or with Wiz. Well, she's starting to try and do stuff. Yeah. So I don't bash Black China like I do Amber. Amber didn't do anything with her time.
But that brings me back to my question. Like,
you have to grind.
Why, no, not even that. This is why these girls think that it's okay to go out and have sex and do sex tapes to be famous or be on a stripper pole because, you know, Kim Kardashian is an example of that happening. So, but that's the message that these people are given to the youth.
But I don't agree with. But Kim is not out here saying, I'm gonna teach you how to be a bad bitch. Like, that's my whole thing. Like,
but she's out on the internet. Her husband puts ass pictures of her on the internet.
Clearly.
Like, what kind of example is that? Like, who does that?
I mean, he's but he's like appreciating her body because she doesn't have the body type of like Naomi Campbell or somebody like that. Like, so he's embracing her curves. It. We see all those girls naked too.
Oh, what girls?
The skinny girls.
We do, but I'm saying he's posting it of his wife.
Okay. Like, so Jay-Z tweeted out a topless photo of Beyonce.
Would he ever?
Then
would he ever? Would he?
Beyonce has topless photos out there.
Not willingly.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, you call yourself a fan? You haven't seen those photos yourself?
Beyonce does not. She may have a nipple slip, but she's not going around on Paper Magazine.
I mean, yeah, she don't have a whole kuka out.
Right.
But my thing is, they all have had suggestive photo shoots, and
Kim
is out here following other kids anyway. So you know what? It don't even matter. But we get off subject.
Anyway,
we get off subject.
Amber is the person we're not fucking.
Yeah, we're not fucking with her.
We're not getting with her.
I don't like basic bitches like that.
She's not a bad bitch. She's
I don't
a basic
want my
bitch.
niece or any other young girl that I know to aspire to.
He wants them to aspire
like
to be Kim Kardashian.
No, I don't want them to aspire to do that.
Okay, then that's all I needed to hear.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna go that route and be a hoe, you need to turn it around. But you're not gonna tell me how to be a bad bitch and you can't even get child support from your ex-husband. That's my thing. Like, I'm not.
Wait, they're not even divorced yet, are they?
Well, whatever they are, she's still trying to get a check. So that's my thing. I don't want to aspire to be somebody who's waiting on somebody to give them a handout check.
That's because she supposedly changed her life around.
Who?
Amber, she's not a stripper no more.
But she's not doing
When she
anything.
became a wife, she decides not to.
But she's not doing
that.
anything.
I know she's not doing anything.
I would have had me a boutique on Rodeo. I would have did something.
The difference between them is she used her stripping to take care of her family. That's how she came up. That's
well, yeah, I'm not doubting her for that.
It wasn't given to you. You have to do what you got to do. Because I know if I had to.
No, I respect that.
Too, I'm broke.
No, that's what I mean. I respect her going out there and trying to take care of her table, her family, and all that by her stripping. But my thing is, once you got even once you got Kanye, and you got on. Yeah, you need to start thinking like, you know what do I want to do? What can I do to change my life around? I'm going to open a boutique or like just anything. Like you have so many connections. You were one of the biggest stars in the world. You meeting all these people. So my thing is, why didn't you try and do anything from Kanye to Wiz, and after Wiz, she still has not done anything. So that's my thing is like, you didn't do anything to turn around because you just want to sit there and collect the check.
Well, she was on the Breakfast Club.
Everybody was on the Breakfast Club. Shit, Lil Mama was on the Breakfast Club.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying. I just feel like, you just gotta try and do something with the chance. Like Karrueche, she fucked up. She was with Chris Brown for 4 years and she didn't do anything.
Well, now she's trying to.
It's too late. She lost her connection. It was Chris Brown.
It's a wrap.
All these girls.
It's a wrap. Shout out to Karrueche for losing her connection.
And opening up another bitch.
Man.
Yeah.
We crazy. But that's gonna bring us to an end.
Yes, that's all we have for you guys today.
Yes. Shout out to our studio audience that came to join.
Jamila want to chime in at the last minute. And P.
Oh man! Shout out to Amber Rose for being a bad bitch. Or basic bitch.
Yeah, basic bitch.
Basic bitch.
Shout out to Raven for not knowing her continents from countries.
Isn't it awesome?
Shout out to RIhanna and that trash song. Yeah. And what else did we talk about?
Shout out to Taylor Steeze.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor Steeze for the music. Mm-hmm. And shame on that mama and her kids. I can't believe that. That's so sad.
Terrible.
Shout out, no, not shout out, but shame on those people who were shooting at the clubs. And you messed up my birthday. And
bitch couldn't go out.
And shame on that damn plane pilot. I can't believe he just like kill yourself. Why would you take 150 other people with you? You petty. Like, I can't stand that. So,
and shout out to Grace Gealy and Trai from Empire for being
they're all
a cute couple.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we'll meet y'all one day since y'all couldn't go to the club.
Oh no, but they weren't gonna be there anyway.
Yeah. But you guys got to tune in next week.
Yes,
when we back on Drink This.